Would you go away? We're having a meeting. We're having a Mandarin meeting. I had a really interesting conversation with Stavros earlier today about planning. One of the things that he really pointed out to me was some of the key measures that we missed at the very beginning of the program. And that really brings me back to the parallel of the importance of insights in any transformation program.
The transformation has to go through 3 stages. The first one is the planning. The second one is the progress review. And the third one is the evaluation. So it's very important in the planning stage to decide what you need to measure.
At a halfway point, like now, just to check progress, and definitely at the end so that we can check return on investment and really begin to understand how much we've shifted, whether it be an individual such as myself or a whole culture of an organization.
Sometimes you cannot measure everything. For some people, unfortunately, it will be just numbers, but they will show you how successful this exercise was.
It's really important to get great insights at the beginning to ensure that your organization is robust enough to take on board such a commitment as a change program.
Because I'm coming from an environment where I was professional athlete for years, for 12 years, and I know how important it is to plan. I planned for my 4 years for the Olympic Games. I think the same here. We should have put Dale through some very serious tests. So tests that measure how is the level of cholesterol, the iron level, the blood pressure. Before he started with his personal training, to go from 0 when it's an office life to go to 3 times a week and putting different types of workout, which is with weights, it's yoga, it's running, spinning classes.
It's so key that we look at the behavioral shifts of people throughout a project, because we will see peaks and troughs, we will see movement.
Dale is like a live organization. They have a behavior and the behavior changes.
And it's that real-time insight that will allow us to see big trends within how our people are engaging with a program.
Even if we have year-long programs, the employees come to the training room, to the session, thinking that when the session finishes, the change will happen. No, the change will need time, but you need to be open, you need to be ready to accept the change, and when the change happens, you need to be ready.
I think if I've learned anything during this Living Brand project, it's coming from some of the mindfulness and yoga, working with the entire team, has just reinforced that change doesn't happen overnight. It is happening, but there's not some moment that says, there, it's done, it's all happened.
Now, for the rest 2 weeks, I know that I can challenge Dale. I know I can challenge the project. I want to prove that when an organization is ready for challenges, can lead to success.